MLB specs, the fair fouls, and what do you got, Mark? Anything good here? What do you got this game?
Well, we got Snappers the favorite by 0.5, so it's pretty much whoever wins this game. And get your bets in. Tyler Brainer.
Taylor Brainer.
Tyler Brainer. Just kidding.
Tyler Brainer.
Taylor Brainer. It's like the opposite.
Taylor did win the MVP. And
all right, game is underway here. Dobbins leading off against Taylor Brainer. Welcome back. PLW, Las Vegas, the Hideaway Field, Ranch Island Rescue, Sanctuary. All money raised, donated. League fees are for the piggies and the chickens and the cats that they find to find homes. Turtles, anything pet or just needs a nice home. And that's what they do.
Several beautiful red ear
Taylor.
sliders out there.
Look at Taylor with a screwball. Man, he's nothing better than seeing wiffle ball continuing to move forward with people learning new pitches. So well done, Taylor, on that pitch.
There it is again.
Same one again. Little two-seamer screwball. Two-seamer as an MLB player. Screwball as a wiffle ball.
Yeah, definitely a different screwball than Chen is throwing. Completely different. It's a little tighter and it doesn't break quite as much and as sharp.
Yeah.
It's a little late.
A little ground ball to Manny playing third. And
like as I said in the first game, Taylor's big advantage out here is he has the exact same delivery point with every one of his pitches. So you can't tell what's coming at all until the ball is a few feet out of his hand, and it's still really tricky to pick up. Hitting Taylor when the lights and the shadows are out still during dusk, like 6 o'clock, is almost impossible. Gotcha. The sun's down here now. It's a beautiful night. Very still here at Hideaway Field.
Adam's still trying to get going on this lefty swing. He's betting 250 to start the night. He got a few. I think he got a triple there in the first game.
6-2. 6-2 ones, game one.
So Taylor, 1 out, 1-2 count.
Snappers left a bunch of guys on base and left them loaded in the last inning, down 6-2. They got that tying run up. Couldn't get it home. Got their ace out there here for game two.
You guys left runners on base with me, huh? I felt like I always had something behind me.
That's going to be a base hit. Base hit.
A little spinner off of Taylor, off of Manny, and you got a runner on first, 1 out for the ones in the top of the first. Game two.
Tough play for the pitcher. We can't call that an error on Taylor, and then I don't know if Manny had a play anyways at that point.
Top two teams in the league. Ones are now 6-1. Snappers 5-2 after game one.
Snappers would like to grab this one and forge that rubber match for first place.
Happy Memorial Day to everybody. Hope you had a good day in the pool. Good day in the casino with poker tournaments going on. I know a lot of PLW players were fancying that with high stacks today. That's a great drop by Taylor to the bottom of the zone and gets Ryan Chen swinging and missing.
Chen and Taylor going at each other hard tonight. They both know each other is a big deal out here. The two of the better players in this league.
Yeah, game one, we saw a little bit of chippiness between them, especially after the swing, miss, foul ball controversy. Kind of got a little chippy there. You could tell they each, or at least Ryan Chen really wants to beat him.
Absolutely. That screwball again. It's just
back into the zone.
It's just not as sharp as Ryan's, but it's definitely a little wrinkle in his.
Yeah, it's like a Greg Maddox, two-seamer.
It just keeps you off his other pitches a little bit.
The key when I was facing Taylor last year was just I was sitting 12-6 because at the time that's all he was throwing, and he's done a very good job throwing now 3 different pitches that are high quality.
Yep,
and all 3 that could hit the zone.
Yep, he does. He can throw any pitch at any count, and he has. I don't even know if he has a walk this season. You got his stats up there? Very few walks.
Good tight screw again, and 3 outs in the inning. 0-0.
Bring up Taylor's pitching stats over here. How many walks does he have? I know he's thrown about 20 innings now after his couple here. I'm going to guess he has 1 walk on the whole season.
Let's see.
He's been extremely effective this year, and they've had so many big leads. He's been able to kind of get himself out of the game and get some of his players. Like right here, we have Andrew Ledet making his PLW debut on the mound.
Exciting.
Giving him the start here. AK, it looks like he probably won't pitch tonight. I'm guessing Schmitty will go game 3. The ones got game 1. They're feeling good out there. They want to get Ledet a chance. Ledet has
He's only got to face 3 batters. So, I mean, if it's going a little wary, then they can switch him out
Yep.
and have any one of Schmidt or Chen still pitch again.
Mark. I've made the prediction this year that no rookie will have any effect on the mound this season until late in the season maybe. And so far, that's reigned true. There's not one rookie in this league that has even mediocre pitching numbers to this point. This is the one guy that potentially could, but he struggled in the minors a little bit. He struggles throwing strikes. He really has never really gone 3 innings in a row. Mm-hmm. He was one of the stars in the Challengers tournament trying to get his long ballers into this league, but the Stone Men were able to fight him off. But Ledet, he only threw a few innings that day. He did walk out of both appearances. That's hit really well to center.
Smoked and stopped for a single. Taylor Briner with the leadoff hit.
Yeah, but since Taylor's OPS is over 2,000, anytime you hold him to a single, you've done good. That doesn't hurt.
Taylor came into this one batting .609 on the year. Yeah, his OPS definitely over 2.
Yep.
And his 5 home runs on the year. Still homerless here tonight. Taylor came into this one with 3-0 record, 2.92 ERA. He has the 12 innings pitched, 1 walk, 25 strikeouts.
1 walk, there it is. One walk.
Yes.
Yeah, he's been incredible. Ledet with a screwball there. A little different arm action on it. He's still brand new, so nobody's going to pick up on that just yet.
So 1-2 count to Manny. Taylor's on first. Slider hits the pipe. 54, called strike 3.
A great changeup and a great slider. First and third pitch of the at-bat. He gets his first strikeout. Get that young man that ball.
All right. Get their defense ready.
Reminder, everybody, this will be the last night to be out of uniform after tonight. You will have to all be in matching uniforms out there.
Definitely looks prettier for the sponsors.
Absolutely. I like his Saints jersey, though, actually.
It's going to spin out of play by Weber. And on 1-2 count.
Yeah, those 5 p.m. games, Gishwinder, defense was a lot tougher at 5:30 than it was at 6:30. I'll tell you that much.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing everything so well. When that sun's going down, it's reaction time's really tough to pick up that ball immediately off the bat. You're almost guessing. That first game, you hit a little line drive over my head at short. I jumped like a millimeter off the ground, and it touched my finger. So clearly, I had a play on it. I just couldn't really get a gauge on it.
That's a walk. First 2 on the play, or 1 out. So it's first and second. Manny was the called strike 3. Now they're Jonathan Wilson, who's trying to make up for his bases inning strikeout there in game 1.
He struggled with his launch angle a little bit out here. He's kind of hits the line drive, so he could be a double play candidate here if with Couts, Gold Glove winner over there playing second base here right now. Chen with a good arm at short. They could definitely roll one here.
Probably not used to seeing a lot of lefties for Wilson either. So Ledet's got those 2 different pitches, so it's gonna a little more difficult.
Didn't look like he picked up that slider very well.
1-2 to Wilson. Another drop, but Wilson was way late on it.
Not 89, 54. It was 54. If you didn't hear the Alexa there, that 89 was a misread that you saw on the screen. It was a 54. Good pitch by Ledet. He's trying to work out of a jam here.
Just hard to pick up that pitch if he hasn't seen it very much. Got the strike 2. Strike 3, 2 outs. Runner on second and first here in the bottom of the first.
Looks like Ledet's finding himself out there. It's once you find that release point, everything gets a little bit easier.
0-2, try to go outside slider on there, around 1-2.
59, hardest one he's thrown yet. Screwball didn't move much. Couts.
Did the easy play to third. Good job. Talking it over.
Isn't as sure of his arm as I feel like he should be. I feel like that's such an easy play to come home on. I mean, I have no qualms about, but I guess he wants to go to third there on a backflip and.
Maybe they talked about it before, and Jen just maybe fell asleep about it.
It looked like it was a second decision, though. It looked like he started to come home, and then all of a sudden he flipped it. It could have been dangerous, but they got it done.
Who knows?
Ledet works his way through his first PLW innings, scoreless. Nothing game here.
Yeah, nothing. Top of 2. So welcome to the PLW in Las Vegas, Nevada. Memorial Day.
This is Maccabee. He's crazy. He drives 3.5 hours to come down here and hit home runs off of me and then come up here in the booth. And
Also hit an hour and a half traffic, so it took me 5.
5 hours to come down here. And now he's here calling the game with me now. What a dedicated guy.
The key
Great to
was
have him.
knowing that there was a traffic jam at the state line, so stopped at Baker. That's the way to do. And then got my food, had my bathroom break, and I was ready to ride it out.
Nice. Next time you should fly, buddy. I got you at the airport. No problem.
Flying.
I've been looking forward to getting you up here in the booth with me for a while. Although I love my Trench and Chad show. Don't get me wrong.
The Trench and Phillips show. Foul tip into the zone. He gets one more.
Today was the Maccabee show out there.
The Maccabee show.
It was.
I started off 1-4 with a solo shot, I think. And then the second game against you got me out in the first one. That is going to be caught by Weber at the fence. Line drive by Ledette. But perfectly positioned in the right field.
You can see the exit velo there, 76.
Love how beautiful trees everywhere. And you got to have the beautiful fake ivy in the right field.
Screwball 55 on the outside. I mean, you're never swinging at that for the first pitch if you have any of a good approach out here. That's a free strike if he can throw that one like that. And our batters start 0-1 here in the PLW, so that was the second strike. Now you're looking at the 1-2 count. There's another screwball.
Spencer,
Base hit.
fair ball. That's a 1. Nice 1-out hit for Spencer.
There's only 2 types of hitters. There's
Just
a
fought it
confident
off.
hitter and there's a non-confident hitter. And Spencer's confidence is rising every plate appearance now. The ones have sparingly used him at the bottom of their order. But if he's able to keep fighting pitches off and hit home runs that win games, he's going to be in there more often. Off the back of the computer screen up here. Dob goes down 0-2. What's going on? Yep.
So 2 pitch again. Now 1-2.
58 miles per hour.
Dobbins is, talking to Taylor like, "What did you just throw me? You didn't throw that last year." 1-2 count. 1 out. 1 out first. And swing and a miss. 2 outs now. See, you lost your focus. You're talking to Taylor. You got to have a plan up there. You can't lose your focus.
Such a matchup-orientated league. Even somebody like Dobbins has been raking, but Taylor could quiet him down a little bit here this game.
Yeah. Playing pool on AK. No one on the left side. 2-2.
I don't know if I like that
A
very
little
much.
double.
We'll see. AK's tough to defend. I feel like he's more of a spray hitter than they're giving him credit for here.
Yeah, swing and a miss. Once again, Coates is coming in batting 250. I don't think he's got that much today, but he's only got 6 hits on the year. So it's a little small sample size from his left-handed. The scout got through Jesse. Yeah, he's wondering, how did I get through my fingers?
Just straight
It was just
fanned
a
on it.
wiffle ball that got smoked.
He's got to get his chest in front of that one there.
First and third now with 2 outs. One's looking for a big 2-out hit.
If Jesse
for
touched
Ryan
that,
Chen.
it's first and second because he made it dirty. He's got to get a finger on that somehow.
He's got to get a finger.
He's got to get his body in front of it.
Just missed it.
I think we're going to have some different Gold Glove winners this season because the Gold Glove winners from last season have struggled a little bit out here so far this season.
Good 12-6 from Taylor. That's his bread and butter.
Although Tom Gannon's not going to struggle defensively, that I can tell you. Sandvipers don't play their first series till
It's
June
called
10th.
hustle. Yeah.
It's called hustle and big hands.
64
Ooh,
miles
we were all
per
waiting
hour.
for the gun. 60.
Yeah,
now
quite
1-2.
hard.
So Taylor's trying to chew Ryan up here with 2 outs, trying to get out of the inning. Big 12-6. Chen smashes it for a hit. That's the first run of the game. First and second, 2 outs, 1-0 the ones.
The ERA in the Cy Young race this season, Mock, is going to be insane now that all the pitchers realize they only can do so much and all the hitters keep improving, and it's all about, not getting blasted. Like, you're going to give up a run here and a run there, but try and keep it together and, keep it. I mean, I gave up 4 in the first game to you guys today, and I was pretty okay with that.
4 in the first, yeah.
4 in the first, yeah. You guys spread them out over me. 1 in the first, 2 in the second. No, 1 in the first, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth.
Oh, yeah, this game 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got 3 RBIs on that one.
You did. You're the one that burned me out there today. I've got to be smarter with you, and I got to realize I got better pitching behind me as you watch Schmitty strike out to end the inning. But the damage done. The ones pick up a run here in the top of the second inning. We go to the bottom of the second. One's up 1-0, and also up 1-0 here. What's going on, everyone? Great to have you. We're up to 70-something viewers here. Trying to build this up big.
Glad you're here. We got 8:36 on the West Coast. Hope you East Coasters had a great barbecue and pool day on the East Coast. Maybe it didn't rain. I have no idea what the weather's like on the east side of the Mississippi or east side of the 15 freeway. I don't know. So welcome to Las Vegas. I think it was like 98, 100 degrees today. And now it's cooled down to nice low 90s. With
Looks like I just looked, it's 88 right now.
88. Doesn't feel like 88.
Feels a little warmer, actually.
Nice to have a nice Arctic breeze right now, if you ask me. But the dry air is thick.
Ledette throwing another screwball. Everybody wants to throw the screwball tonight.
The screwball is popular. That's a pitch I can barely throw a screwball with scuffing. So it's just something my arm angle and my shoulder just don't really allow very much.
Struggle as well with my arm angle. It's very difficult to throw that screwball. I got to get way under it. You see me trying to get under those pitches to get them to move away from you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so welcome all 70 of you. Glad you're watching on Twitch tonight on Monday night.
So to qualify for a win here in the PLW, you have to get 7 outs as a starting pitcher. I mean, you can go back and forth, so he technically could come back in later, but if he walks the second guy before 7 outs, he won't be eligible for this win. Although it's only 1-0. Obviously, this game is wide open still, but Ledette would like to hang around on the mound here. He does not want to walk out and...
Make sure you set your calendars for Thursday. We got another 2-game series here. We got the Bombers versus the Ones, who you're seeing right now. That's going to be the 5 o'clock 3-game series. And after that on Twitch would be the Snappers, who you're seeing right now, versus the Night Owls, formerly known as the Calicos. So the really good matches on Thursday night here
there it is,
at the Hideaway Field.
Walk number 2, just like that.
Walk number 2 in the bottom of the second. We'll bring in Ryan Chen. Looks like it. Love anybody with a tattoo sleeve, by the way. I have 0 tattoos, but always respect the sleeve. That's commitment.
You got to pitch 3, man. He yells out. I don't even know what that means.
You got to pitch 3.
You do have to pitch the 3 batters here, but he threw the first inning, so.
49 miles per hour.
Couts has dropped a full submarine here. He's changed from a righty to a lefty and from an overhand pitcher to a submarine pitcher. He's just recreated himself out here.
These guys are making their strike zones in their backyards, measuring 43.5 and practicing, you can tell. That's what, if you love a sport, you practice. And wiffle ball is one of those things with pitching anyways, you can do whenever you have time. You can go in your backyard or in your front yard, 43.5. We all have it somewhere. And throw. If submarine's your style, then get used to that release point and maybe 2 different pitches with it. Foul ball down the line by Taylor.
Remember, we start 0-1 here. The score graphic guy just leaves it 0-0, and when that first strike is thrown, he just puts the 2 strikes up.
And we got the runner on first with the leadoff walk here in the bottom of the second. Taylor, their best hitter, up now.
Double play could be tough to turn here. Chen is very far from second base here.
And a pop up, and AK takes care of it.
It's going to bring up Manny. Snappers would like to jump on Couts here before Schmitty or Chen come in. This is a chance to maybe get a run or 2 home and get in this game.
50 miles per hour.
Great pitch by Couts, locking in that strike zone again. That first pitch strike, I am jealous. It's been down 2-1 in every hitter the last couple starts. It's so hard to work down 2-1 out here.
Yeah, being 0-2, you can definitely throw your 2-strike stuff.
You can throw a lot harder once it's 0-2 because the hitter has to, he's gambling taking something that's 58 or looks 59. It's when you're, it's a 2-1 count, you can lay off of that stuff.
Good inside, little riser. Going for 2, won't have enough time though. Yeah, and it bounces. But they do get 2 outs. They got the lead runner.
A lot of struggling with the double plays this season, Mark. There have been so many less, and
Well, you were mentioning about like rookies not knowing how to throw the ball. Throwing a wiffle ball, when you have to know how to set your grip. You have to set your grip, and you got to know which grip you can handle from second base to home, because that's 60 feet. It's not an easy throw if you're just palming the ball and chucking it as hard as you can.
correct. You got to and also
So-
you got to hit the middle of the backstop for a double
Yes.
play.
And being 12 years and playing competitive, I'm so used to throwing to a middle backstop
Yep.
that it's actually rare for me to think that these outside ones are actually part of a regular play. So I do like the middle part as the double play, because you got to earn it.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
You got to earn your double play. So I do
really-
like that rule.
Yeah, the throwing it affected other teams a little bit more than others. The same thing with me. It's kind of natural throwing for me. I mean, I'm an old man too. I've played a lot of wiffle in my life. I'm so happy this league formed out here. I've been waiting since I was a little kid to kind of run a league like this, and it's been real fun. These rules are fantastic. Everybody likes to argue a little bit, but we have talked about the finitest of rules, the smallest of stuff, and we've spent hours discussing it just to make sure everything is perfect out here. And I think we're getting close. We're getting close, and people are starting to understand it's difficult. And guys like Nick DeViller and Chris Warfield have really stepped up and learned how to umpire these games correctly, so everybody gets a fair shake out here, and everything's consistent, and people can't leave thinking they got cheated or they got robbed a little bit. Everybody feels good when you lose. We lost 3 games tonight, but we lost a fair 3 games, and I don't feel too bad about it tonight.
60 miles per hour.
Yeah, no controversial calls, no weird like, oh, that was fair, that was foul.
Yep.
That's how wiffle ball should be. It's pretty self-umpired when you get down to the grand scheme of things. Another beautiful screwball by Taylor to get the
61 miles
first down the inning on a strikeout.
I'm not sure this was a good game to get Ledette his first time out there in the batter's box. I think they should have waited till game 3 to put him in. Taylor's tough. You don't want to throw those rookies in there to almost get feasted on by the Sharks.
Actually, one of their best hitters tonight. Spencer was up. He's been really getting on base here for the ones and creating good scoring opportunities.
55 miles per
I believe that led to the Ryan Chen RBI double or RBI triple as well. So Spencer's been
Yep.
scoring runs tonight, getting himself on base.
0-2 pitch here.
Kind of just chucked it at 58.
miles per hour.
Kind of straight pitch there. Just trying to hit the outside corner. And we're getting a chase there. 1-2 count, 2 outs. There's nobody on.
54 miles per hour.
Kind of a different pitch there too from Taylor. He's trying something out at 1-2. Spencer's got a good batting eye here against Taylor tonight. And once again, holding a swing back and taking it the other way, letting the ball travel and just smacking it.
Once
into the
again, a
opposite field.
matchup-dependent league. Taylor is dominating the better hitters in this league, and then you get a feisty guy like Spencer up just looking to slap at it and not be fooled. He's done it twice now, and they're going to have a second baseman there the next time he comes up. I can guarantee you that. Got to go to 3 infielders for Barrack. There's no reason to be playing as deep as they are out there.
Got the pull side shift here against Dobbins. Runner on first. It's a 2 outs. Trying to get another 2-out RBI here by the ones, which has created their.
Saturday night, Dobbins hit 3 different balls down the right field line against us. 3 times. He hit one, a hard one, directly down the first base line.
Nice.
I was playing center field, and I kept moving further over and over and over, and he just kept hitting it even further over. We couldn't get to defense correct on Dobbins. That brings up 2 outs. AK up.
Yeah, good pitch against Dobbins there by Taylor. He's trying to keep Spencer on first. That should be caught by Weber, and it is. So 3 outs in the inning, 1-0-1s. Bottom of the 3 coming up, trailing 1.
Snappers need to get a couple of runs here now. They don't want to find themselves down in the late innings again here. They'd like to grab a lead here and work with it. Snappers aren't used to being down lately. They started last season off a little slow, and then they just turned it on and ended up winning the championship. This is the rematch of the wild card game from last season. Schmitty started that wild card game, and he gave up 2 runs in the top of the first inning immediately. Chen came in 4 2/3 and shut the rest of the game down, but those 2 runs was all that the Snappers needed. I believe it was a Couch solo in the third in that wild card game that gave the Snappers the 2-1 win. I believe it was a 2-hitter, or it might have been a 1-hitter from Taylor. Actually, that Couch solo might have been the only hit in that game, actually, now that I think of it. Here's J-Dub here. Jonathan Wilson. Couch stays in.
Big Bird, the Ones won game 1. They won it 6-2. Ryan Chen on the mound versus Shane Weber.
They stranded the bases loaded in the last inning. They got that tying run up to the
They did make
plate.
it exciting. Definitely a nice viewing pleasure on Twitch there for the last out in game 1.
Nasty pitch
And it was
there.
Wilson here who struck out with the bases loaded. He's looking to still kind of get a big hit here tonight. He's kind of swinging and missing on a few things. AK doing the submarine. And got a swing and a miss on that one.
That's a little screwball, a little submarine screwball there, I think.
Yeah, he's able to Brooklyn that thing a little bit. Diving away from Wilson.
More screwballs have been thrown in this game than the whole season, I think. Everybody's working it.
I could do that with a little bit of scuff on it, a little asphalt.
50 miles per hour.
I'd have a tough time getting it to Brooklyn come back on righties
Looks
with
like
the clean
Couch
ball.
is developing that natural tail in on the righties, which is a good thing for him.
63 miles per
Good take
hour.
by Johnny. I mean, he probably just saw a pitch that actually came back to the pipe.
Miles per hour.
Let's see here with Coots. This is his pretty much 4th inning of work here.
That's hit well, but
And
Barrick runs it down.
nice catch.
The Ones have been using
Nice
a
Spencer.
defensive approach where when they want 3 infielders, they run Barrick off the field and they run a different guy out. They're missing Goot tonight, and that's who's not here for the Ones. Goot's missing. He's been struggling though at the plate, not seeing the ball very well.
Coots is AK has yet to give up a run here in the summer season. It's now his 4th inning of work. Only giving up 1 hit, 1 unearned run. He did walk out.
Yeah, he hasn't been effective at all. He walked out a couple times, I think.
Just once.
Oh, just once?
In,
Okay.
in the 3 inning of work in whatever game he came in. So
Yeah, he pitched more than 1 game, no?
he's now his 3rd appearance. Yeah,
3rd appearance, okay.
but 2 total walks.
He threw a clean 1st inning in 1 game, and then they just took him out for the 2nd. I remember that last week. I was a little surprised at that.
Well, I mean, honestly, that makes sense to strategy of letting. If you have to start 3 different starters, let your 3rd starter go, and then bring in your 2 aces. I mean, it makes more sense if you really want to win a 3-game series.
Oh, I agree. I was just surprised as he did look really good in the 1st, and it's early in the season. You think they want to develop him a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to get that 3rd pitcher developed for sure. No team has 3 good pitchers right now, I don't think. There's several teams that have 2. I'm trying to think of who the best 3rd pitcher in the league is, and
Who's the best number 3?
it might be Couts. Stevenson from my team is pretty good. I'd like to get him rolling a little more. I think he should have thrown game 3 tonight against all those lefties because he throws that nasty screwball too. Stevenson, he originated that nasty screwball. He's the strongest guy in this league, and he's able to torque his arm nice. Ooh, just up.
He held it. There you go.
Oh, that's a big
Michael
mistake to walk Michael.
I got to walk. A good take because he almost got him loaded up and swinging at that.
After you walk Michael, then here comes Taylor.
Taylor's looking to really finally show his dominance here with a little riser right down the middle. Would be a bad choice here for AK. Ooh, good. He got to drop a little bit there. That was actually a really good pitch because if you float at the top pipe, it's probably gone. So that the fact that he went bottom pipe kept him into this at-bat here.
Yeah, I floated one at the top pipe against you there. That's exactly what I did. I floated a 53 at the top pipe, and I
First pitch, right? Yeah,
First pitch.
That's what I was looking for.
bad riser decision. Should have kept with the screwball. At least it spins harder, and you got to square it up a little better.
Hard hit ball, foul down the 3rd base line. So welcome to the PLW Wiffle Ball. You can go to the website to kind of read over the rules if some things don't make sense. Some things are kind of unwritten still, probably, like, oh, that's a 2-base error by Ryan Chen. It goes right between the heads of Mock and Chad.
I want to say the ones have done that 4 or 5 times this season now. They're
just
all
rushed
dropping
it.
down to the side and throwing that riser up and over.
They just rushed it a little
They've
bit
really
there.
struggled with the throws this season. Let's see if Couts can work his way out of this jam. It's still nobody out, nothing hurt yet here.
It's a 2-base error, second and third.
A little dangerous pitch there, but Manny out in front a little bit. He got his weight going forward a little early. Not sure Manny's used to this. I've been extremely effective against Manny with my submarine. See what Couts has.
0-2, 2 outs, 2 on. Hits. Oppo.
58 miles per
Hey, got it
hour.
one-handed.
59
Chance to
miles
throw.
per hour.
Hit the ball.
62
It hit
miles per hour.
the ground before it got, and now it's 1-1.
E.
That's being called as a E1 there from AK.
I would have thrown it right at Manny personally there. Couts tried to avoid him.
Smacked. Beautiful.
Oh, look at
catch
Dobbins save
by
the inning.
Dobbins.
What
Keeps
a
the game
play.
tied 1-1.
Dobbins won a Gold Glove in season 1, and he's able to get the ones out of the inning. Just 1 unearned run comes in on 2 errors there. And not too much damage done. It's a 1-1 game.
That's the kind of inning snappers needed. Just at least that clutch 2-out hit, or just cause a problem with AK getting it to the zone. There's a little bit of obstruction there on his throw with Manny or somebody being in the way, but you just still have to make that throw.
Yeah, and Manny did his job, though. He actually, for once, Manny did the right thing out here. He ran up the first base line.
Why are you running up the first base line? You're a ghost runner.
Yeah, but
That
you got to
should-
get out of the backstop area. Like, if you get hit with the
you
ball.
just, but you could still stay here and watch for the throw and get out of the way. But you
Well,
don't have to run down the first baseline. He was actually obstructing. He was kind of in the way.
Yeah, but you're supposed to run up there to like the 12, 15-foot mark of the first base
But not
line.
if you hit the ball towards where you're running.
Yeah, I guess
towards.
I guess not.
I think that was a Manny blooper there.
That's gone.
Hard hit ball. Chen gone. 2-1.
Chen answers for his error there in the last inning. He gets that run right back. He has expressed that he would like to lead this league in home runs, and he's doing everything in his power. He had a few against us the other night, second tonight, right? And no, 2 triples.
Yeah, triples. Yeah, this is first goner. 2 triples and a homer tonight. His
What a-
slugging is still very
The
powerful.
ones look tough to beat here tonight.
You get the ones in a little bit of a chippy match, and they respawn every time tonight. So
They are baseball
when you
players.
get Manny chipping away with the ones, it's not good. You should let the ones just settle, because when they're calm, they're actually not as effective.
That's
When they-
really
when they
really
got-
astute observation.
When
there,
they get
Mark.
chippy, they're like, okay, we're going to beat the crap out of you.
Yep, that's a
Yeah.
good observation. You can see Chen really get serious out there too. He wants. Oh, off Taylor. He slows it down enough to keep it as just a single, but looks like the ones are locking in on Taylor's
locking
drop
in.
ball and his screwball, and they're starting to see it. Let's see if Ledette here can find his at the plate. He's looked a little off balance at the plate. He hasn't really taken many good swings here.
Still no outs in the inning.
I think I'd go 3 infielders here for Ledette.
It's going to be foul ball. Weber almost was going to lay out and try to get it. Just out of reach. 91 feet down the line. Down right into the palm trees. Could take it. Almost hit bottom right pipe. Trying to paint.
Taylor's not going to be phased out there, that's for sure. He's going to keep coming.
55 miles per hour. 74
And Caps.
Just
they
a
do get
terrible
the,
throw by
They
Jesse.
do get the one out, but once again, the 60-foot throw is one that has to be practiced.
Yep.
Rhino, I see your kind of question. I run kind of wiffle ball tournaments in California, and finding players is easier when you're close-knit, like a small town, maybe like Vegas, where people don't have to travel so far to come to a single spot. I had problems. The whole Los Angeles area is so spread out that someone who lives in LA is like, yeah, I live in LA. I'm going to go play wiffle ball. They don't come because they're still an hour away from where we set up.
Plus an hour of traffic, an hour away
Well, I
and
mean,
an hour of traffic.
A Saturday, you're pretty much free driving. But if you could find a group of people, a good, 10 to 15 people, have 3 or 4 people on each team, then you have yourself a league. You get to
These double plays are a big deal out here. You have to get these outs. That was a really easy turn there for the snappers. Let's see if that comes back to burn them.
51 miles per hour.
Jesse probably had that ball at second base at like the 2.5 mark. He had plenty of time to get a crow hop or two, get his grip, and then cut off a good throw. He rushed it, forced it into the ground.
67 miles per hour.
Big Bird, I set up in Upland, California, right next to Rancho Cucamonga. So 45 minutes east of Los Angeles. But there's a few that travel from the LA area, Orange County, and then Riverside kind of are our main attractions because I'm pretty much the only one setting up tournaments. There might be a few random beer leagues that don't have websites or anything or promoting.
Taylor's able to work through missed double play, get out of it. Dobbins fought off a couple pitches, but in the end, Taylor's screwball prevails. A strikeout. Welcome everybody, Chad and Mock here. We played a battle today. We didn't battle very hard, I guess, because they took all three from us. They're 3-3. We're 5-7 now. Tight season this season. Remember, top 5 teams make the playoffs. The bottom 3 face relegation. We'll see how strong the minor leagues become this season. It's already picking up earlier this season than last. So in 2 months, I feel like there might be a good enough team to challenge the reeling 8th place and the loser of that 6th, 7th game in that Challengers tournament. Last season, the Stonemen almost found themselves out of this league, but barely held on. That spread that long ballers team unable to come all around the league. Kohler to the Warbirds, Ledette here to the Ones, Tyler Walensky to the Stonemen. Here's Wilson looking to get on base here. The leadoff hit. You know, you get your leadoff guy on here in the PLW, you're probably looking at 50% to get him home.
Once again, the big solo.
That's gone.
That's gone. Tie game. Jonathan Wilson. 2-2. Ryan Chen goes deep in the top of the inning, and Wilson ties it up 2-2 and gets a little nice camaraderie there from Chen to Wilson.
Good battle out here tonight as J-Dub.
That woke up Manny. The louder Manny gets, the more the snappers kind of lineup starts to roll over.
26 miles per hour.
Jeez.
Here's Johnny.
Foul ball down the line.
I'm not sure I would give him all this room over here on the left side of the infield. The Ones are just, I'm not thinking their defense is really set up very well here. They're too spread out.
They're trying to use their quickness, and their best defender is pitching right now. So, yeah, they might need to squeeze things up.
Miles per hour.
Yeah, I don't...
They're just kind of taking away the random sprayed hit right now, I think. They've been burned with a couple... Oh,
That
might
could
have
go.
a distance. Oh, beautiful save.
Double. I think it got the wall.
Non-home run.
I think it hit the wall.
25 miles per hour.
Got a little controversy here. Jesse comes out. Chad left the booth to make sure he's handling the situation. Honestly, beautiful save of a home run by Spencer Barrick. Unbelievable robbing of a home run. He didn't catch it. But Chad Phillips calls it a double. Here we go. These teams don't really like each other, do they? This is kind of fun. Nothing like the competitive spirit. We got to change batteries. One of these cameras. Let's get on that. Chen with these, see if he can throw it good. He takes a little bit off, and he does get the back stop.
6 miles per hour.
When I referee basketball, Mock, the two teams are not allowed to speak to each other. When teams talk to each other on the basketball floor, they get technical fouls quickly. Trying to take that out of this PLW. These teams shouldn't be yelling back and forth at each other.
Yeah, they just need to respect each other.
Yep. Go to the umpire. We go to the outfielder. It's an honor out there. We can't tell if that ball touched the wall. It's on the outfielder. He's got to be honest about it. Like you said before, this game calls itself. We go to the outfielder. We talk to him. Did the ball touch the wall?
Yeah.
It's his call.
In any organized league that I played in tournaments, it's the fielder's call of what happened, and you ride with it, even if you may disagree with it. If they say it didn't touch the wall, then you got to roll with your single. It's all policed by whatever the rulebook says.
Yeah,
Whoever makes the call.
What a play by Chen to knock that down. Makes a good throw home. That was a rocket. Again, what you just said, you don't want to get Chen mad, and it looked like Jesse got Chen really mad out there. He's not going to let anything through here. We got a war on our hands here. Bottom 4, 2-2.
Remember, Wilson tied it up with the solo shot, and Johnny almost hit a home run that was saved and robbed by Spencer
Chen looks
Bear.
for 3 in a row. He has it. He makes the throw. Chen gets him out of the inning. 3 straight ground balls.
Tie game 2-2 going to the top of the 5th. 1 Snappers, game 2 of this 3-game series. How you doing? Mock and Chad here. Game 2 PLW Hideaway Field, sponsored by Little Batty Bakery, Tarantino's, Pocket Radar, Pigs.
These nights
everything.
get tougher as they go here. You know, it starts off kind of cash, and then it gets more intense, and then one team finds themselves down 0-2 and desperate, or you get that rubber match, and then everything's super serious. Game 3. I could see my team tonight when we were down 0-2 really lock in, and you guys just found a way to beat us. So it's all good, all in good fun. You know, we all go to the bar and have some hot chocolates after it's all over. We got to get that second dugout in here, Viper. That's the next thing I think that we build, and we don't need these teams crossing each other's faces inside every single inning. Let's see what Taylor has here. They've hit him pretty good the last couple of innings. It seems like they're kind of bearing down on him.
All right, big inning, top of the 5th. Once again, Snappers are the home team. Everything looks correct on your screen. And a beautiful one-headed catch by Jesse Caps for the first out in the inning. Good first step. It was a good tennis move there.
Yeah, it was.
He went to his backhand.
Yeah, he did. Great play by Caps. Gold Glove winner once again.
To be at a high level in tennis, you have to have a good first step to run down people's hard-hit velocity tennis balls. So,
Yep.
ooh, radar.
Good catch.
Technical
on the radar.
difficulties here.
The new Pocket Radar, brand new one we opened up tonight. Been working fantastic, actually. It seems like after 3 hours, it kind of goes to sleep for a second. We got to turn it back on one time. Mm-hmm. No problem at all.
It's like my TV at home. You got to hit the up button to keep it live. How we doing? We're gonna get the Pocket Radar ready to go.
69 miles per hour.
There it is. There's Siri on the Bluetooth device, so we can all hear it. And now it's an 0-2 count, I believe, if the guys in the booth are correct. 0-2, 1 out. Try to blaze one in there at 65, like has their no speed limit. Trying to get him to chase. Now 1-2.
Hard
Ooh, got him to
pitch.
swing and a miss.
Miles per hour.
So
61 there.
Taylor gets him back after the solo shot last inning. Now 1 out in the inning. Oh, 2 outs, right? Would AK do something? Or
yeah,
AK
Jesse
dot
caught
lead
that.
off?
Jesse caught that.
Yeah.
pop up.
2 outs. The beautiful catch by Jesse.
It's 0-1 here. Not
Jesse's
0-2.
now at third
2
base.
outs, 0-1. There you go. They got it updated. That makes it 1-1.
Tie game, top of 5. Well, let's go into extras. It could see a runner on second here in the top of the 6th.
54
Both
miles
pitchers
per hour.
throwing pretty good here. Got his hand.
That's a strike then.
Did he
Hand's a strike. Hand's part of the bat.
Did he swing?
If it hits your hand, it's part of the bat.
swung,
It hit your hand.
did he swing?
Hand is part of the bat.
Did he swing?
Hand is part of the bat. Okay, okay, that's fine if it didn't hit his hand. If Taylor's saying it's not a strike, it's okay then. Hand is just part of the bat. I don't know.
Did he swing?
No, if it's no swing
ball.
and we have no hand, it's a ball. Okay. Okay, we can discuss it. Hand is part of the bat. When he says it hit his own hand, I have to say it's a strike. But now Taylor, the pitcher, has let him off the hook and says it hit his wrist.
Here we go.
2-1.
All right. Smacked. Lead 12-6. Gets hit for a 2-out hit by Cody Schmidt.
It's good that we worked that out, and that's it's a big deal. It's a very intense game. So Schmidt put up a fight, he won his fight. Taylor backed him up, and I like how that went down. The rule is hand is part of the bat, so we just have to call it as it is. Taylor's pretty honest out there after we had that one incident in season 1. I think he just misread that situation, and but he's a very, very honest guy out there. So.
He is an honest guy, yeah. It's got people who you want in the league. For
Absolutely,
sure.
yes.
And a late swing.
1 miles per
Just saw it late, and that's the third out in the inning. Bottom of 5, 2-2.
Good job,
Snappers
Taylor.
and the ones.
Taylor, good job.
Snappers going to win this one with a walk-off
Cool.
if they are successful.
I agree.
Only way for the Snappers to win is to see the ones walking back to their dugout.
Bottom 5 here. Snappers could use a run. AK looks locked in here tonight. Who we got coming up? Who's due up here?
49
Who's up?
miles per hour.
Shane,
Web-
Shane, Wilson,
Weber-
and then Johnny.
Weber Wilson. Wilson tied it up to make it 2-2.
They're going to be looking to get one guy on base and Taylor up to the plate. If that happens, I would not pitch to Taylor in that spot. You cannot let him beat you. He's won too many ball games down here.
All right, AK submarine style, trying to get him 3 more outs to get him to extra innings. Swung on. It's 2 inside to even hit that fair. You need a ball field that's about, 105 degrees wide.
That was actually coming back. They couldn't see it, but it hit the trees pretty good. So any tree is a foul ball.
Yeah.
Miles per hour.
It's tough to trim them. They grow so damn fast out here. We get up there and trim them, and all of a sudden you look a couple weeks later and they're all puffed out again.
It's a good take. Remember, he's got 2 strikes on him on the foul ball. I think it's 1-2 or 2-2 right here. Yeah, 1-2. And up in the zone, 50. Called strike 3 for Weber. 1 out in the inning.
Good pitch there by AK. He locked up Weber. He couldn't even get the bat around there. Went
All
out.
right. Wilson took AK deep just, I believe, an inning ago to tie it up.
25 miles per hour.
See if he stays away from whatever pitch he threw him last time. Usually mentally you want to not give him that same thing.
Look at the hit the outside there with a tailing fastball, basically. He's got basically a cutter from a lefty almost. He's throwing it. Keeps that down nicely.
Able to miss the barrel and just got a little tip of it. Now 1-2 count to Wilson. 1 out, no one on.
Submarine pitchers, the most effective pitch is to keep it never leaving like 2 feet off the ground, a foot off the ground.
Well, this zone, I believe it's 6 inches off the ground, 8, somewhere in
I
there.
think it's 8.
It's
You can definitely-
it's actually pretty low. So if you can really attack the bottom pipe, you're looking pretty good with all these tall hitters here.
like that.
And a swing and a miss on the little Brooklyn submarine riser there that drops right at the last second. 2 outs, nobody on here for AK, trying to get his team up in the extra innings here.
Big at bat for Johnny with Taylor on deck.
48 miles per hour.
AK needs to come right after him here. He does not want to get down in the count. He does not know really what this guy has yet. Brand new here. Oh, he left that up.
47 miles per
AK
hour.
really wanted to swing there.
2-1, not 1-2. It's
Probably put
2-1.
exactly where he wanted it.
He's gonna be looking for a strike here. There it is.
And a
hands
good
by
stop Cody
Schmitty.
Schmidt. And
Oh,
he
and he
bounces
spikes it.
Keeps the inning alive. 2 outs, 1 on.
Each of the 1-3 infielders has made an error on a throw this game now. And a double play was missed by each team, so we've had 5 missed throws this game.
Thank you, Sam Farber. So it's 9 inches is the bottom pipe
Okay,
from the
9.
bottom of the ground. So
But you
9
could actually
inches.
have the ball like 7.5 inches off the
Oh,
ground
sure, sure.
and still have it clip the
With
bottom,
your-
get the tink.
You're with your baseball-sized wiffle ball.
I was wrong. Taylor not on deck. My fault there. I forgot they're batting 6th this game, and Michael Aguirre up here first.
Neil Sixerowski. See if Michael swing and a miss. All right, top of the 6th coming up. We'll get a runner on second, just like what MLB started doing. We are in extra innings. No more than 2 extra innings in PLW. So we'll start a runner on second. Chance for big hits and a big inning right off the bat. Ones will have a chance. Ledette looks like he's on second, which means probably the top of the order will be coming up, which is great news for the ones since those are their heavy hitters. No wind tonight right now. It's just you hammer it, it's going to be gone. But no help from the wind to bring it out or bring it in.
Miles per hour.
That's always good in a clean match out here. There's no weather that's permitting anything right now. So thank you for joining us. 62 viewers right now. Appreciate you. Memorial Day. You go make sure you text or call someone that you know that served and that had the possibility of possibly being a part of this Memorial Day, right? My dad is proud Vietnam veteran and Marine, and he's proud to show it. Being
Filthy pitch by Taylor there, Mock, to lead off this top of the 6th. Oh, and another.
53 at the top.
Spencer frozen on 2 pitches. Taylor goes with the ball at his eyes that drops in on 2 straight times. Got to get your ghost home. If you don't get your ghost home, you become a big underdog.
Once again, 1 out, runner on second.
Dobbins hits one
And
good.
caught
but
by Shane Weber. Leaves Ledet on second, 2 outs. Strikeout and a line drive out to center field. All right. Shift is on for AK. See what Taylor wants. They're going to still play pool. Taylor.
That's way out of here,
AK.
folks. Counts turns on 1.
2-run home run by Adam Coots.
Couts.
Oh, I like Couts better.
Couts made all the outs at the beginning, but now Couts has changed into a left-handed power threat. All-star from season 1 gives the ones a 2-run lead in extras.
4-2 ball game, top of the 6th, extra innings. Snappers will have a chance. They just need to get one more out, and they'll have a runner on second.
You know what Chen's going to be looking to do right here, Mock. With the 2-run lead already, 2 outs, nobody on. There's only one thing he's looking for.
Yeah, sometimes being more aggressive, he swings at pitches that are not in the zone.
Just hot there.
Taylor versus Chen.
57
And
miles per hour.
just got over it for the foul ball. Taylor's back in the count, can throw him whatever he wants. Now 1-2. Gonna try to get him to chase here. 2 outs, nobody on after 2-run home run by AK. Went hot in the shoulder.
Miles per hour.
It's going to make it 2-2.
Swinging, he got the tip.
53 miles
Gets a
per
piece.
hour.
It goes back. It's clean, so that's not his first
Is that-
catcher drop.
That was a great spot on the outside pipe. Probably just a ball length on the outside to get Chen just to get a tiny piece. Let's see what he does here. Maybe go inside? Yeah, he does go inside.
Throws it
Right at the
down.
head. Yep, full.
Full.
Yep. Full count. Big pitch here. No one on.
Big
2
swing
outs.
coming. Big swing coming. Ooh,
And
Taylor's first walk
Walks
in a month.
Ryan Chen. 1 walk now in his 6th inning of work. Taylor can still come out for game 3. He's maxed out at 5 innings on this one. Extra innings don't count, correct?
Correct. So
All
he's
right.
got all 5 left. He
So
can come in the first inning. And
They'll have somebody start in game 3, and then he can come out and be the reliever. That's a good 12-6. And that's an easy flip to second and third out in the inning. 4-2 ones in the top of the 6th. 2-run jack by AK.
Couts turned on the first pitch and hit it. Probably we're going to have that one at 141 feet there, just crushed down the line. And they're going to need to get 2 now, the Snappers. They're going to need to get their ghost home. Don't forget, they got their ghost, so the tying run is going to be at the plate the whole way home here.
And Ryan Chen's going to come to try to save this one.
You got Mock here. You got Chad here. We got a great game on the field. The ones took game 1 6-2. The ones forced this one into extra innings and have hit a 2-run home run. Looking to hang on here. I think Chen is going to take the mound and try and get the save here. Couts in line for the win currently. He pitched a very good game.
So welcome. So Ryan Chen's going to get a few warm-ups. He's the game winner of game 1. And he's going to try to get the save here in extra innings. Michael is on second as the last out. And top of the order for the Snappers of Taylor. So I think it's Taylor, Manny, then Shane, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Top of the order. Thank you for joining us. Game 2 of the 3-game set. Hope you had a good day, had a barbecue. It's a good day to have a day off. Smacked, blocked by Cody Schmidt. Needs to make a throw and just got it under the pipe.
throws a
one
slider
out.
that slid about 6 feet. He's going to want to throw a couple of those on the mound next game.
Chucked it 85 miles per hour at 9 feet 8 inches high.
That's about the hardest throw we've ever seen Schmitty make out here. He wanted that one.
So I think from the bobble, he felt like he had to rush it a little bit, and he just chucked it as fast as he can.
That's
a little
going to
bit
be
of
an
pop
easy
up.
grab for AK. Tons of range out there.
And we're down to the last out for the Snappers to try to tie this one or to keep the inning alive here by Shane Weber against Ryan Chen trying to get the save.
Oh, he's got
Another swing and a miss on a screwball at his PP.
I don't know why they're swinging at these screwballs. Really poor approaches here by the Snappers. Shen comes with
I got nothing to say. I bat lefty, so it's seeing a screwball is a lot easier to see as a lefty hitter, in my opinion. But when these guys aren't used to it, then they see it down the middle and it curves right
I
towards
guess
their
you're right.
wiener.
I guess so. Getting really poor reads on it. Good
Ooh, good.
take.
Yes.
58 miles per hour.
Just a couple inches on the outside pipe, trying to paint. The blue did not give him the call. That was down the middle. Yeah, good hit by Weber, and that's a now 4-3. Now game-winning runs at the plate.
It's
A
an unearned
double would
run.
tie it.
Unearned run for pitching purposes. The ghost, it's unearned.
That makes
the,
sense.
The runner does get credit for his run. The batter does get credit for his RBI. The run goes against Chen, but it'll be unearned, so it won't affect his ERA.
So Ryan Chen had a kind of easy dealing with Wilson in game one. So let's see if Wilson can make an adjustment here. Good take on pitch number one.
That's
Gets in.
part of the adjustment right there. Only
him in the count.
56 though, Mark. That was pretty quick to only be 56. Wilson
Goes
fights it off.
Oppo. Good way, stay back on it. Now first and second, 2 outs.
Clean double wins it for the Snappers. A clean single ties it.
Johnny Castaneda now up, trying to lead us Snappers to a walk-off here.
With Aguirre on deck, I'd be careful here with Johnny.
Any double would do it here.
4 miles per hour.
But the outfield of the ones are pretty fast, so tough to get a double unless you smoke it. The outside pipe, 52. Up in the count now for Ryan Chen with 2 outs.
Good slider there. A lot of movement.
And
57 miles
not a good place screwball there. Easy take. Ooh, it says it's 3-1, but I thought I heard pipe. Maybe it bounced.
No.
And easy for AK. And that's going to do it. The Winds win game number 2. They're 2-0 in this game series. 4-3 in extra innings against the Snappers.
Great job by the ones there to stay in the game and finally get to Taylor in extra innings with 2 outs, a Couts long home run, shocking the Snappers, and the Snappers find themselves at 5-3. They're going to be looking to salvage the last game of this series to stay in touch with the ones. Ones move to 7-1, and if they can get this third game, look out. They'll have a big lead on the field to start the season, different from last season where they started off 0-6 and had to fight back all year.
AK definitely was kind of player of the game for me. He came on the mound when they needed a reliever for Ledette. He kept him at bay there for 2 or 3 innings until they brought Ryan Chen in and had the big 2-run home run to take the lead in extra innings. So well done, AK.